Derpy, hello. We can listen to some new soundtrack music. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. I'll be right back. Hello, hello. We are back. I am sorry. I just had to go really quick. And I'm here. Okay, everything is good, I think. How are you doing, guys? I forgot I added the antennas to the first one. Coding stuff, nice. Did you do something something else today? Or I guess yesterday, since it's probably early for you. Okay. Can you hear me fine over the music? You can hear me? Okay, good. All right, let me do some warm-ups first, and then we'll get to what we have to do today. Oh, the light is different. Yeah, that's better. I'm actually going to start counting from now because I've already wasted like 10 minutes. Okay. I stayed up last night, kind of reverse engineering Brave browser. Ooh, the whole thing? To find its list where it keeps track of all the URLs and its homepage background pictures. In the end, I got a gallery of pretty pictures. And, like the pictures that are owned by Brave, or like the pictures that I visited, like that kind of like are almost like cached maybe when you use the browser. Also, why did it stop here? Hello. Huh. Harry Mack? Isn't Harry Mack a rapper? That's interesting. A list of URLs to see the pics, and it works offline, but there are also URLs to their sources. Nice. You know what would be interesting? It would be interesting to see if browsers keep tabs on the stuff that you visit when you're incognito. Because I keep hearing that incognito is a big scam, and I get it's not a scam, but like a. It's not when you go incognito, it's not like nobody's can follow your traces anyway. But it's like, what I know is whether you go incognito or like not incognito, what URLs you visit and IPs you visit, they're going to go through your IPS anyway, right? ISP, Internet Service Provider, ISP, right? So you're not 100% like incognito, right?
Oh, please don't say that you'll go.
Wait, is this copyrighted?
My heart can't bear the news, just knowing that you'll be 1,000 light years away if you do.
I might give him a cape, but now it's just a suit.
And will you know?
Huh? Cape. To an anti-hero who has the ability to infinitely stretch any concept within the bounds of where he draws the infinity symbol. Interesting.
Oh, when you do.
Oh, when you do.
And I should have said it before you were gone. 'Cause I'm kicking myself for waiting oh so long.
Oh no.
And I should have held you near every time I fear. Somehow you just wouldn't feel the same. So please don't say that you'll go. My heart can't bear the news, just knowing that you'll be 1,000 light years away if you do.
I like this.
If you do. Well, I'm just sitting here gazing up at the stars. Let's say we pick one out and call the whole thing ours. And even though that light we see ain't the same for you and me, well, you'll know and I'll know that you and I can't even be 1,000 light years away, and I'd still love you. Oh yes, I do. I love you.
Laissez-vous porter par votre musique avec Premium. Téléchargez vos titres en haute qualité pour en profiter où que vous soyez, sans pub. Pimentez vos playlists avec les titres recommandés par la lecture aléatoire intelligente ou contrôlez pleinement votre écoute avec la répétition et le zapping illimité. Découvrez votre musique sans limite. Appuyez sur la bannière pour en savoir plus.
Come on. It's good that it's only one ad. Sometimes they hit you with the back-to-back ads. Mario's Spotify took French lessons from Duolingo. Yeah, it's been French. Never really changed. I guess a little Fullmetal Alchemist.
Découvrez de nouvelles façons d'écouter votre musique avec Spotify Premium. La lecture aléatoire intelligente ajoute des recommandations à vos playlists pour vous proposer des nouveautés. Vous pouvez aussi profiter d'une expérience musicale partagée en animant un jam. Avec cette fonctionnalité, vous et vos proches pouvez ajouter des titres et les écouter ensemble. Appuyez sur la bannière pour en savoir plus. Laissez-vous porter par votre musique avec Premium. Téléchargez vos titres en haute
Man,
qualité pour
that
en
music was
profiter où
actually
que vous
immersive.
soyez, sans
And then
pub.
this chick
Pimentez vos playlists
like
avec
comes
les
up and
titres
starts
recommandés par la
promoting
lecture
Spotify.
aléatoire intelligente ou contrôlez pleinement votre écoute avec la répétition et le zapping illimité. Découvrez votre musique sans limite. Appuyez sur la bannière pour en savoir plus.
You know what I'm gonna do? Hope you like the soundtrack. I do. It's very fun. Maybe it can get to the slimulation. Or whatever music in the OST today. I think I like those ones. I was thinking maybe because like the Spotify ads are kind of like very like annoying me. So I think I'm gonna download like something, and I'm gonna listen to that. And maybe for the soundtrack, we'll listen to it. We'll finish listening to it another day. So while this downloads, we'll keep this on. With the see, yeah, okay. So the thing is, when I noticed that when I start the browser in general, so I'm using Firefox, that's when things start getting a little laggy and potentially crash down my computer. So I downloaded the app on the Spotify app on my computer, thinking that I'm gonna listen to music on there, but I forgot about the ads thing, you know. Yeah. Okay, these are 5 boxes. Even now, like I have Firefox open, and I don't know if you can see, like it's a bit laggy. It's not like smooth. Come on. Okay. Oh, maybe I can do the skull thing on stream. I have a skull diagram, by the way. I hung it up on my wall because I was studying some skulls today. Actually, I didn't show it on stream. Maybe I'll show it now. Wait, these are the spheres that I think I'm going to have to do 6 more. Oh, there it is. Right, I think okay, I'm gonna make it smart layer so I don't lose any pixels. I'm just gonna keep it on here. You know what? I'm gonna keep these on here just to for any newcomers. And this one I'll keep. Whoops. Oh, okay. It's interesting to see the difference between the human skull and the kind of like anime stylized skull. That's fun. Okay.
Laissez-vous porter par votre musique avec Premium. Téléchargez vos titres en haute qualité pour en profiter où que vous soyez, sans pub. Pimentez vos playlists avec les titres recommandés par la lecture aléatoire intelligente ou contrôlez pleinement votre écoute avec la répétition et le zapping illimité.
Right.
Découvrez votre musique sans limite. Appuyez sur la bannière pour en savoir plus.
Shut up. In JavaScript, type of null returns object due to a historical bug from the language's early implementation. Okay. This behavior has persisted to maintain backwards compatibility with existing code. Wow. Type of null returns object. First of all, I did not know that. But like, it's an interesting reason too. Huh. So maybe like even at the cost of the inconvenience of returning objects, it is still willing to keep it. I guess it's not an inconvenience, it's just like maybe you have to be aware of it. I guess to check, you just have to do something equal null. That's kind of silly, the behavior of checking if something is null with type of is a bug. JavaScript do be a freaky language sometimes. Not freaky in a sense, even though. Can you do some freaky stuff with JavaScript? Whoops. Oh. I guess you can have it like this. Oh man, okay. Another cylinder, and then we get to the spheres. Oh. I still be learning new GS things like proxy. Huh. I'm not familiar with GS as proxy. What is this, like a something in the syntax of the language? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Actually, let me do something with the wider opening. Trying to reverse engineer stuff helps me realize there might still be a bit of vanilla GS stuff. I don't know, like vanilla GS being used, no frameworks, no nothing. And proxy isn't a syntax thing; it's like an API. I guess that GS has. Oh, that wasn't familiar. Oh, okay. So JavaScript's kind of like has this API and it pulls its like functions and utilities from that API. I guess JavaScript is that strong on its own. With proxy, you can like do console.log every time a variable is accessed, sorry. Which could be neat. To maybe spy on how some code is using a variable totally. So that's it's not really testing, but like some console.log can be used for debugging stuff. Right, to kind of like see. Okay, I guess I did use maybe it was in JavaScript, or maybe I think I used TypeScript, and TypeScript, like obviously I think all languages have like a log thing to debug with, and whenever I didn't know where the problem is, I would just like plant a console.log or its equivalent in each function and see like if this function has been called, or if this wasn't called, then if this wasn't called, then it's supposed to be called, then that's the problem. Yeah. Console.log print whatever can definitely be used for debugging. Yep. It can be very handy indeed, a pretty standard part of troubleshooting. Yep. There are also breakpoints. Breakpoints are from the console, right? The browser's console, where you can pause code execution on a certain line of code to look at the variable values and stuff. And there is a log point version, nice, for convenient logging too. That's very interesting. I think my sister does use that stuff. She definitely uses. I've seen her use that before. This isn't Slime Rancher music anymore? No, it's not. It's not. I downloaded like a playlist off of YouTube, and I'm playing it now because I cannot stand Spotify's ads. Maybe I guess if there is a playlist of Slime Ranchers, is that what it's called? Slime Rancher on YouTube as well, I can download that. Ripples are in the sources panel, DevTools. Yep, not the console. Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah, I'm in the DevTools. Yeah. Okay, this is the third one. Oh my god! Thank God. But then debugger is also like a breakpoint that you can use in code itself. Okay, okay, interesting. I'm not sure why I'm feeling a little tired. I mean, I drew quite a lot today, but... Oh, man. Actually, one thing I was trying to figure out is how to get debugger to work in blocks.io code. Huh. I don't know. My guess, my uneducated guess would be that it wouldn't. But maybe there is a way where it would. But they have a weird thing, like a sandbox, I guess, so you can't quite run normal JS in their codes. Are you able to, I guess, can people create games in it? I believe you mentioned the concept of creating games. We mentioned it before, but I'm not sure if it's in the context of like talking about blocks.io or something else. Maybe it was Roblox. I mean, if you can code stuff there, there has to be a way to quote-unquote debug at least. I think syntax highlighter highlighted debugger as if it was usable thing, but it's not, I guess. And yeah, you can definitely make games in blocks.io and Roblox. Interesting. So you can, I guess, you have the ability to create games and stuff and add code and manipulate code, but you can't debug or use the debugger there. Or maybe they do have their own debugger. They don't have a debugger? Maybe they don't see why people would use it. And they were like, you know, why implement it at all? It might relate to cybersec, because apparently like sandbox escapes are a type of vulnerability. I mean, the fact that you can add, and I don't know, like the fact that you can make games could possibly mean that you're using some sort of language to make those games, right? And whatever language, I think especially when it comes to scripts, when it comes to JavaScript, for example, the fact that you're giving your people, like your users, the ability to run scripts, that in and of itself is a very, you know, risky thing to do. And that needs to be thought out. I mean, people do it, right? But like, it needs to be like, you need to be careful. I guess take the right measures. What's this part called? There's it's not the mandible. It's what's like the part of the bridge of the nose is? Forgot what it is. Part of the skull that is between skull bone that is between the eyes. Name. Nasal bone? No. Ethmoid? No. That's not what I'm looking for. No. Lacrimal? No. Okay, I'll have to look up its name later, I guess. Yeah, being able to do scripting can just be risky. But I want to escape the sandbox for my own purposes, not to hack others. I mean, yeah, I obviously I understand where you're coming from, but yeah. Although if I do figure it out, maybe I could do like a troll hack, like a rickroll. Okay, see, yeah. even if a person is trying to be like to do it with good intent, then having that power alone can give you a lot of thoughts. Mysterious, it is. It is. It's Maple Story. It is just Maple Story. I think there's versions of this game because this says right now it's 2006. And I believe there's another one. I could be completely wrong. Right, an older version. This reminds me of another good soundtrack. The Minecraft Between Lands mod. Okay. If you don't mind, we'll have to see about, you know, new music another day, but you know, probably tomorrow. Because right now I don't want to run the risk of things crashing again. Is that fine? Also, a crazy fan moment. I also like how you wrote JK after that, as if like maybe if you didn't write JK after it, it's like a possibility. Ah man, this is not even. For legal purposes? Yeah. Just for the record. For the record. I think doing the the oval. It's not an oval. What is this called? Come on. Like doing it by quarters. I think that's better. Assigning to OST for tomorrow then. Okay. Ding, 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 ding. I guess I did the same as this one. Maybe it's the position of the point is a little different. You know what I think I'll do? I think I'll keep the boring stuff for the off stream, because like doing the cylinders or these boxes or these spheres is like the boring aspect of drawing. I guess nobody wants to see that. Shit. I thought I was familiar with the JS syntax, but I kind of just found out that like that and that are different. 100 being a number and 100n a big int, the big integer. Oh, like the e thing. I guess maybe 100 is still a big int, or no? Because it's like a broader. It's an E2, but I think that's still a number. Maybe just any int and be a big int, can be a big int, but it's just an int and not a float decimal. With E you can make a big small number, I guess, like right. So it's kind of like to the power of something is the E. Is that correct? I guess when it comes to code and language, you wouldn't really have like the small like the way we write it in math. So they use the E instead. Oh, I've never done a point here. Right. Dude, my back actually hurts. It's okay. I can keep going. Not math constant E, that's something else. Yeah, no, obviously, yeah. Coding E and math E. I mean, constant, does E mean constant in math? Constant number like pi. Right. Interesting. Did I must have learned about this or maybe forgot. Right. What's its value? $2.7? What is this number? Euler? Yeah, I definitely learned about this, but mathematical constant E. Oh yeah, I have. It's in logarithms. I believe we learned about this from Jacob Bernoulli. Study of compound interest in 1638, specifically when calculating the maximum return of 100% interest compounds. Dude, is this guy okay? Let me just. Swiss. Okay, he's a Swiss mathematician. Found out recently, apparently, that it can relate to like the complex plane and circles. It's like it's money stuff too for some reason. Yeah, interesting. Money can lead to math, you know, improvements and discoveries. Okay, I've got 4 more spheres. Let's get it. Might be frying my already autistic brain. Low-key same. Nice balls, Chad. Thank you. I hope they don't get stuck in the zip. I mean, that's too many balls. Like, if one of them gets stuck in the zipper, I'm still good. However, if it's only 2, then that's a problem. I volunteer to be said zipper. You are freaky. You need the bonk hammer. I guess I don't need to rotate this one. This one's pretty good. Okay, this one's gonna be a little wild. Watashi wa zeppa desu. Yoroshiku ne. Zeppa desu. I can see that being an anime. I mean, there's some crazy animes out there, like crazy concepts. I just learned recently about a horse racing game, but the horses are actually anime girls, and these anime girls have like, I don't think, no, they don't have saddles, but they are named after real life horses, which is interesting. I think there's a game and then came the anime, or maybe it's the other way around. Anime girl writing, yeah, freaking jockeys on on anime girls. Chicken jockey. What else? I just had another weird kind of like anime concept in my mind and just forgot it. I forgot. Oh yeah, I think something about deer as well. There's like a school where this one girl, she has like these crazy antlers. Is that what they're called? Like antlers? And there's this one scene. I've seen this one scene on YouTube where she's trying to go into class, and the door is not. It's like they have like these sliding doors, and the door is not wide enough to fit her antlers. And obviously she could just like go sideways and go in, but no, she doesn't. And she goes like with her antlers touching, kind of like getting on both walls, and she keeps going and she breaks the walls, and there's like kind of like all sorts of rocks coming in, flying and hitting like the students. It's pretty dope. Antler girl attack, yeah. I mean, not even meant to be an attack. What are we doing? No, okay. Yeah, no, that is not it. That is supposed to connect. Not there. This feels like the music that would be played in like a stealth mission. So you have another Minecraft mod soundtrack? Interesting. Minecraft is breeding a lot of good music, I suppose. Well, at least the mod packs. I do be having some palpitations. I want to expire. Okay, 3 more. Ooh. Animal sounds. For some reason, I apparently have this file. Anom sol Louis. SID. What's SID? What's this extension? I don't know, it came up when I looked up Sam's. Bye bye, shotties. Take care, Manny. Hopefully you don't expire. Hello, Louis the Balloon, Maine. Okay, is there like a Smurf account? Make like a Twinkie and I've expired. Totally. Diva Chad. Okay. Hi. How are you, Louis? Right. Maybe this will help me actually. I'm bored. What should I draw? Draw a dog. Can you do animals? Do you know like a little bit of animal anatomy? Yeah. I mean, I checked it from there. I can't draw animals, but I can draw cats. And I can only draw cats. Okay. How about a cat with a balloon stuck to, you know how like you can rub a balloon on the back of a cat and it was just like stick because like electricity? Maybe you can do something like that. I think that'll be fun. A cat with a balloon on its back. Can't do balloons? I think a balloon is simple. This is just something like this, and then this, and then something like this, you know? Something cute, something simple. And also, I'm lazy to do the body. Well, I don't know what to tell you, Louis. That is the suggestion. Maybe you should learn how to draw the body now. Because next time you would get a suggestion like that, you'd be like, yes, I can actually do that. Just tell me to draw anything that is only a head. Okay, so no bodies. Okay. Okay, you can have it. You can have just a head, because I'm lazy. Okay, how about a cat head with a balloon on top of it? Would that work? Is that fair? Oh shit. All right, that's good. That's good. This is le funny music. I'll try. Okay. I think the more circles you draw, the more you know where kind of like you mess up while drawing them, which is pretty interesting. Like where it's deformed, then you kind of like try to fix it there. I'll do the cat purple. I'll send it in the YouTube community. I do. Okay. Okay. Sometimes I don't get to see the YouTube community posts because I don't get notified about them for some reason. So if you got to finish it before the stream ends, let me know and I'll check it. Otherwise, join the stream tomorrow and let me know and remind me and I'll go check it. Okay, what about like here? I think that's fair. Maybe here. Okay, nice. Come on. It's done? Okay. You can go check it if you want. I need to finish this. I need to finish another sphere, and then I'll go check it. Play some castle. Alright, have fun. Alright, one last sphere. Let's go. Wait, will the life end in 1 hour, or the life will end in a little more than 20 minutes? That's good. Yippee! Alright, the last one will make a little toughy. And we have actually done it. Wow. Absolute cinema. Oh my god, that was so tiring. That almost took me... I'll say that took me more than an hour. Bombo clat. Hello, Marcus. Absolute art. Thank you, thank you. This is actually tiring. Almost 20 years? I feel a bit sleepy. We did it well. I'm so glad I could contribute totally. Yeah. You did. You just like talked about, you know, JavaScript for not the whole stream, to be fair. Finally, I'm not alone. Well, I don't think you were. I think Derpy was there, but not, you know, chatting. How much of circles once? That relates totally. Fair enough. He said almost 1 hour, and I think it took him almost 20 years. I mean, it's like if I was given. I'm okay. I'm going to not try to get philosophical, but like technically it took me like more than 20 years to draw this, because from the day I was born till now I was only able to finish it just now, you know. That not taken into account when I was given the task, or I gave myself the task, you know. I was only able to finish it, or I just finished it right now, more than 20 years later. Okay, let's take a look at Louis' drawing. And the particles in your hands have never existed for many, many years before. Yeah. So this is like some ancient stuff. Isn't it? Okay, doesn't that make it sound a little bit crazy? The fact that this, even like something as, you know, whatever as this grid of circles, it hasn't been conceived up until this moment. With this, you know, because obviously somebody else must have drawn these, you know, spheres before in this number and with this, you know, order of grids. But like with these exact pixels and colors and stuff, that's interesting. Bro did not have to go that hard on the philosophical part. Okay. Let's see. Oh, nice. I got a notification for it. Oh, look at this. Look at this cat. That's so adorable. That's cute. That's very cute, Balloon. Okay, we have 15 more minutes now to just like freehand it, I guess. And I'm tired. The molecules in the laptop were probably made in asteroids billions of years ago, so technically it took you billions of years. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the laptop, the it's like you can't really point a time where it's like it's a start, you know. You can say that this took forever to make. Is that fair? Yeah. I'll just like make an illustration and people would be like, how long did this take you? Like, this looks good. Like, how long did this take you to make? And I'd be like, billions of years, you know. Have a good night or whatever. All right, take care, Marcus. I started this journey a millennium before I was born. Yeah. Kind of like my generation, my great grandfathers kind of like helped me get to this point. Standing on the shoulders of giants. Wow. Sounds insane when you put it that way. Dude, for symmetry, the mirror tool is the way to go. Honestly, I can fight with this forever, right? And I'll get it right, but like at what cost? Oh my god, Photoshop. It's a cool phrase, like emphasizing the collective cumulative achievements and progress of humanity, right? Yeah. And, you know, at some point we're going to be part of that, you know, cumulative achievement. Which doesn't make it sound too bad. A toe of a giant. I have two styluses. I'm drawing with two styluses. Fist bump, a fist bump. Boom. Bro says stylish dog like that. What the dog doing? Okay. Gacha-ish head. Yeah, it's a bit chibi-esque. Come on. Oh, actually. Christmas. Merry Christmas. Baby, yeah, it's a little baby. Maybe you know how babies would have like basically no hair, but they would have like this a little bit. There. And maybe one tooth. Aww. The lady is called, huh? Ahoge? Ahoge. Ahoge. I read it in Japanese for some reason. It is Japanese. What? Oh. That's very interesting. I thought when like you said it, it's like an English word or something. But no, it was Japanese and I read it in Japanese. I didn't even know. Full hair. It's not Chad's drawing, that's a baby. It is a baby. It's both. It's photo real, not even a drawing anymore. Yeah, just like I have an AI filter that, you know, on OBS, on the OBS screen, that literally transforms like a drawing into like a, generates in real time a picture of a baby. I guess I haven't really tried the glasses accessory on a super deformed head. Could be possible, kinda at least. Real time though? If the technology allows it, I think it's going to be very expensive. I messed around with the real time AI before. It's Krita, right? But like having it run a little latency would be fine. I'm thinking maybe more like using it non-stop for like a stream of like with a length of like 2 hours, and literally having to render every second or maybe even every frame inside of every second. That's a little too expensive, I assume. I don't know about the costs. For me, it was free with like 2 minutes session or something, but you could start again. Are you talking about Krita? What's this tool you're talking about? The metal banging around sounds like... Wait, twins? I'll adopt them, please. Both of them? Sure, this is number one, baby number one. He has only one hair, and the baby number two has two. And the baby number two also has glasses for some reason. No, not Krita. What am I saying? Kreia or Kreyas or something like this. Yes, both. Okay. Okay. Huh. Very interesting. I need to think about the glasses aspect in Ahegao, wow. In in chibi heads, because I mean, it could work like this, right? That's not really accurate, is it? Is it the real-time thing you showed me before? Yeah. I meant something else. It's called Descartes. Mirage? Really? Is it AI? A real-time AI? Real time. They even have or had an MC mod where it puts an AI filter over the game. Oh, okay, so it's a filter. Okay, if it's a filter, then it reduces the the cost dramatically, and you can change the prompt. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into it to see if it's going to be costly or not. But if it's a filter, then I assume it's not that bad. Well, it puts a live video stream. Yeah, I mean, that's what filters do, right? Come on. This music sounds serious. It's used as a filter. I mean, their Discord server, and it's just 90% spam at this point. It's kind of dead. Damn. So they don't even like bother cleaning that stuff. There was a viral AI Minecraft thing before, which is how I found it. They made that also, but it's kind of discontinued. Damn. Maybe it's still playable. Maybe. I don't know. I'm the alpha, I'm the leader. What is this? Is this from a song? Okay, we are past our 2 hours of drawing by like 6 minutes now, but I want to finish this and then end the stream. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think that's fine. Alright, we can end it here. Let's save this. And, okay. You howled for no reason. Cool music. All of this like stuff, honestly, is kind of like making me think like maybe I should play the game. But I keep saying I want to play games, but I never really play any of the games. So, yeah. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you stopping by, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Bye bye now.